performance, and we are going to deliver on that today. We have the privilege and honor of watching some up-and-coming high school talent in Rocket League here. Mississippi State put together a 5-team double elimination tournament, and the finals of that tournament is going to be here on land at the Esports Egg Bowl between Pearl High School Esports and Biloxi High School Esports. So without further ado, let's get into it. Your coach for Pearl High School, Coach Justin, and his players. You figure it out. And their captain, Dyer the Bunny. We are so excited to have y'all here today. We've got a best of 3 to crown the king of this tournament. Without further ado, guys, let's get into it. Back on the desk, we've got our masters, Taco Boots and Zack Attacker.
And welcome back to some interesting new segment called the Halftime Show, where we are showcasing some phenomenal high school esports talent here for Rocket League. As Bailey stated before, this was a 5-team double elimination bracket where Pearl High School climbed through the upper bracket and managed to make it all the way to the finals, whereas Biloxi High School climbed through the lower bracket and made it all the way here to the finals as well. And both of these schools are very, very talented. Between them, I think there's around 9 state championships between these two teams. Pearl High School is currently the 2nd seed in their group, and Biloxi is the 3rd seed in their group. So I think this is going to be a very high octane, very intense and close matchup.
Yeah, so I actually have some insider information on their actual play versus matches that they played. Pearl Varsity did face Biloxi in season in play versus, and Biloxi ended up losing 2-3 to Pearl. So it should be a really close matchup. Also, USM is the host of the play versus finals. We get to see Pearl and Biloxi are both teams that consistently make it to that championship or that semifinal up in Hattiesburg every single semester, time and time again. Pearl having 3 state championships for Rocket League, and Biloxi having a massive 6. So this should be an incredible match.
Yeah, a very incredible match for sure. Especially between both of these teams. They both were warming up earlier downstairs in the warm-up room, and both teams seemed very confident. I was watching a little bit of their gameplay, and they seemed to be performing some of the skills and a lot of the team coordination and team play that we saw from our college teams. So these are not just run-of-the-mill high school students. These are the cream of the crop, some of the best high school students in the state of Mississippi, and we are so excited to showcase their talent and what they've got for us. I'm trying to think of what else to point out here, but other than that, this is going to be an exciting matchup, and I hope to see great sportsmanship and insane plays and a lot of great skills and mechanics from both of these teams.
Yeah, so 2 players that stick out to me from each team. One on Biloxi, Snowman, an incredible Rocket League player. If I remember correctly, he is a keyboard and mouse player, which is not something that you see usually in Rocket League. And then from Pearl, Dyer the Bunny. I mean, this guy is consistently MVP of their games. He is their playmaker, and that's not to say anything about the rest of their team. The rest of their team are also very strong backbones. I mean, obviously you can't do it all solo in the game of Rocket League. And I'm just excited to see how these teams end up playing around each other, because what we're used to seeing on like a collegiate Rocket League team is a team of GC2s, a team of GC3s playing together. But whenever it comes to high school Rocket League, you don't get that opportunity to kind of pick players up for teams to make them match. So high schools just have to put a rosters together, and it does look like we are getting started into the match. Pearl being on blue, Biloxi being on red.
Yeah, and here we've got Biloxi on the back foot as Pearl are driving down into their side. Dyer the Bunny clears that ball away over to You Figure It Out and his teammate. Dyer the Bunny with a great attack off the wall, but is denied away by Biloxi. You Figure It Out taking it up the sidewall into the corner. Dyer the Bunny with the challenge and the demo on Lovix as he clears it away back to half court.
Yeah, you can already see how much control Dyer the Bunny has on the ball. He is consistently on top of it. Zero Boost gonna try and make the 50, and he does. But now Biloxi have the opportunity to attack. Slowly getting cleared away. However, Snowman is gonna go for a passing play middle. Could be an early goal. Saved out, and we will see Lovix unfortunately backflipping there, gonna have to take it up that right wall, trying to take any shot that he can. But with the way that Pearl is playing, their defense is very solid.
Yeah, very solid defense from both teams. A lot of shots on net and a lot of great saves here, especially from Dyer the Bunny, who puts that up on net. Lovix with the great aerial challenge and save. Master Chief to put it back in the middle, but it is cleared away with no opportunity there. Dyer the Bunny with a great redirect over Lovix, and Dyer the Bunny with the opening score in game one to take a 1-0 lead for Biloxi. What a great read off that back wall, and actually an own goal there from one of Pearl's players trying to clear it out. Very unfortunate.
Yeah, very unfortunate. Will give Pearl the 1-0 lead. About a minute and 30 seconds have passed in this game. One-armed Menace trying to go up for the ball. It does look like a shot from Dyer the Bunny. Saved out by Snowman. That is the exact guy you want on that defense. Dyer the Bunny bumping Snowman out. Now going to have to rotate back as Biloxi build their attack up. We will see Dyer the Bunny going to get a second hit off that. Passed right to the middle. Master Chief could not make the goal. It is just a straight shot from Biloxi, saved out again, but there it is, a goal from One-Armed Menace to tie it up 1-1.
And I don't think that goal would have been scored without Snowman's demo on not You Figure It Out, but on one of the Biloxi players there. It's a great matchup so far. 1-1, 2.5 minutes left in the game. This should be a fun match, and this should be a fun best-of-3 series as well.
Oh yeah, Snowman looked for the flip reset there, unfortunately didn't get it, and it will be Dyer the Bunny to gain control, take the 50 out, gonna be the ball bouncing past middle, almost scores it, it is flying in front of the net, unfortunately no goal.
What an incredible save by One-Armed Menace there, managing to hit it off the crossbar and stop the ball's momentum in its tracks and then clear it out. As Snowman tries to take it up midfield, stripped away as what looks like some of the Biloxi players like Dyer the Bunny putting up a lot of pressure here, trying to get something happening, but no, cleared away by Snowman, who drives it down in his Octane and over to Snowman on the right side wall. With his ball control, goes for a shot, can't get anything through.
Yeah, unfortunately just not the touch that he wanted off the ceiling, but there is a shot coming off, gonna bounce backward. Beautiful clear from Dyer the Bunny, and another beautiful clear from One-Armed Menace. Will get the a fake comes out. Will Pearl score? It is crossbar. Everyone's missing in front of the goal line, and Biloxi will manage to hit it out.
I don't know what I just witnessed there. That was an insane goal line stand from Biloxi. And now they have a shot with Snowman going for the flip reset aerial, but cannot make anything happen as Dyer the Bunny is there for the save.
Yeah, it is still a very close game. Neither team able to really make a shot off. Still 1-1, a minute left on the clock. Snowman trying to hit it out, and it will be back at Biloxi's possession. Zero boost, however, all of the Biloxi's players, and it will go to one-arm Menace to take it off the sidewall. What will he do with it? Almost a nice flick, but unfortunately does end up back in the hands of Biloxi.
Yeah, Biloxi here trying to make something happen, but Dyer the Bunny gets demoed, and Snowman with the perfect opportunity, but he is shut down by the Pearl High School players. One-arm Menace with the great save from Dyer the Bunny's clear shot, and now Dyer the Bunny goes up for it, bounces it off the back wall, and you figure it out actually with the assist to Dyer the Bunny, who takes another goal to make it a 2-1 lead. With 15 seconds left on the clock, what can Biloxi do?
Yeah, I'm curious to see if Biloxi actually have any kickoff strats here. We do see the cheat up from Snowman, a beautiful bounce. Snowman unable to hit the ball, but however, a missed opportunity, and Pearl might have a chance to score again. Missed. 1 second remaining. Biloxi are on life support right now, trying to keep the ball up. I mean, still alive.
Yeah, now we're just playing a game of keepy uppies until the clock runs out. And it looks like Pearl was even trying to keep it up there for a second, trying to get a third goal. But eventually they just settle it down to win the first game 2-1. But we still have at least one more game to play in this best of 3 series to see who takes home the trophy or is the winner of this high school tournament for the state of Mississippi.
Yeah, and there's just a couple of things that Biloxi needs to be doing. They've had multiple shot opportunities that have just been missed. I could say the same thing about Pearl. I mean, these teams are on an even playing field. They just need to, I don't even know. Their passing also, I don't see a lot of passing coming out from either team. It's kind of, you give it to Dyer, the bunny goes up and solo plays, or we've seen Snowman go for multiple failed flip resets. But all in all, this could potentially go to a game number 3 if Biloxi end up taking this.
Yeah, Biloxi, I think, just needs to capitalize a little bit more on their opportunities. They had a lot of golden opportunities there that they just weren't able to convert or weren't able to capitalize on. And same with Pearl, they had some opportunities there to take an even bigger lead, and they just were unable to capitalize. So both squads need to capitalize a little bit more on the opportunities that they create. And like you were saying, the only time I was really seeing passing was off the back wall to create shots, but any more passing throughout the midfield to try and create opportunities to take shots, any more team play, any more chemistry would be great. And as we get into game 2 here, the kickoff comes out, and it looks like Pearl takes an early start with You Figure It Out controlling the ball in the corner, Master Chief with the shot, but unfortunately it bounces off the post.
Yeah, we did see a bit of a double commit there from Pearl, both Master Chief and what?
Dyer the Bunny with the greatest assist I've ever seen, puts the ball perfectly under both of the Biloxi players to his teammate Master Chief, who bounces it off the post into the net for an early 1-0 lead 20 seconds into this matchup.
They must be listening to us. There's just no way that they're not. We will see Snowman also trying to equalize, will get defended pretty easily, and we'll see Dyer the Bunny doing some backboard defense. Both teams missing a pass down to one-armed Menace, and we will see a ball on the backboard, pass out, no real shot opportunities being created anymore. I say that, and Dyer the Bunny goes and scores. I'm having the worst pass today.
Yeah, you are. And Dyer the Bunny just manages to get the better 50-50 on one-armed Menace up in the air to create a great shot, no goalie back to save it, 2-0 lead for Pearl. What does Biloxi need to do here to turn their luck around in game 2 and come up and force this to a game 3?
I mean, really, we're just seeing a lot more passing plays from Pearl, and that is what is opening up these shots. I say that one-arm menace almost had a shot on goal, should be open. Love, one more hit. Oh, barely saved by Dyer the Bunny. This guy needs MVP. We will see another shot coming out from Pearl. Saved again. Love gonna try and hit it middle for Snowman. Unfortunately, the pass does not go. Dyer the Bunny now is going to be in a beautiful spot. We will see the flip reset saved out by Snowman. And now, I mean, it's just a back and forth game at this point.
Yeah, very back and forth game, very defensive game. One-arm menace with the miss. Dyer the Bunny with the demo on Snowman, but cannot come up with the shot. And now, Biloxi trying to clear it out of their zone. Master Chief forcing it back in. It's a clear out to the corner in Pearl High School's corner. You figure it out with the low 50, manages to keep it away from the net. Now Dyer the Bunny with some ball control, wins the 50-50, passes it over to his teammate, who passes it to him. He hits it off the back wall, and you figure it out with the miss. Dyer the Bunny with the miss, and Master Chief with the shot, but saved by one-arm menace.
Pearl has such amazing ideas on the pass. You can see their brain working. It's just the finishing, that execution that needs a little bit of work. However, Biloxi, I mean, whiffs all around from them right there. You figure it out. Unfortunately, going to jump right on top of the ball. Snowman trying to challenge Dyer the Bunny. It will be a ball in the open. A double commit there from Pearl. Master Chief misses, and that is just an open net for Biloxi.
One-arm menace capitalizing on the double commit, managing to get a great shot on that open net that Pearl left. 2-1 game. It can go either way, especially now that Biloxi has all the momentum.
Oh yeah, 2 minutes left. Also, so much time for Biloxi, especially to capitalize on mistakes like that. And that's exactly what you need to be doing. The double commit to try and score, but Snowman will go up, passing it mid, a passing play down, and he scores!
Lumix with the incredible score to even this game up, 2-2, and this is High School Rocket League at its finest. These are some of the two best high school Rocket League teams in the state of Mississippi, duking it out on the biggest stage of their high school careers. And what better match could you ask for in a halftime show?
Yeah, no, 100%. And I mean, that momentum shift that Biloxi got is helping them out so much. Dyer the Bunny trying to just take a shot far downfield. It will be blocked by Snowman. We'll see Dyer going up again for an air dribble. Can he get the flip reset onto the backboard? Is his teammate there for the slide? Just barely, and it doesn't matter!
Master Chief with the whip hits the post, but unfortunately a miscommunication there from the Biloxi players as two players go for the ball, both whiff, and you figure it out, just gets an easy placement into the top right corner of the net. 3-2 for Pearl. Biloxi's got to come back.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a one-goal game. Biloxi bring it back from 2-0. That is quite good. We will see just an unfortunate hit. One-arm menace actually fitting it to the middle of goal. Snowman could get a good double touch here, just outside of the goal, and it will be back in Pearl's possession. Snowman going up, gonna tap it once, try and reach out. Unfortunately not able to. We do see another double commit there coming off from the side of Biloxi. And Pearl should be able to capitalize on this, but Biloxi's just going to hit it out.
Yeah, Biloxi with the great clear, realizing that they were a man down, needing to get that ball away from their net as soon as possible. And now Snowman, now that he's back up and running, he's able to challenge. And that is one-arm menace with the shot, saved by Master Chief. Snowman with the challenge, and it's back to Dyer the Bunny, but I mean, you figure it out, but Snowman with the clear. Snowman playing inside the net. Another great save, and a shot! Winning the middle 50-50 to put up an insane shot on an open net because Pearl had committed all three players to this insane attack that just didn't go through. And like we were talking about, capitalization is key, and Pearl didn't capitalize there to put the game away. And now it's a tie game with 30 seconds left.
Oh yeah, and I mean, the momentum is in Biloxi. Dyer the Bunny doing so much to try and clear out, beat Snowman, and now a backboard could be a goal here for Pearl, and it is! It is back-to-back-to-back goals. And each team is responding to the other.
Yeah, you figured it out with the great read off the backboard, and Lubbock's was right there, almost had the challenge, almost had the save, but just a little off. And unfortunately, that might cost Biloxi the match. 15 seconds left, still a lot of time left, but it looks like Master Chief clearing it out to Biloxi's half. Biloxi with 7 seconds left and a dream. Can they do it? Can they send this game to OT? And never mind, Dyer the Bunny with the kill shot. A final goal with 0 seconds left on the clock. 5-3. Pearl wins game 1 and game 2 of this best of 3 series to take home to win this finals match and secure their victory in the Mississippi State High School double elim bracket. What a matchup.
Oh, yeah, no, 100%. And this is exactly what I expected from these two rosters. And even though Pearl did win 2-0, Biloxi was putting in a fight. Like, they were not out of either of those games. They were doing so well. They were both teams. You saw the evolution from game 1 to game 2. Their passing plays got better. Their capitalization on the other team's mess-ups got better. And it made the game just that much better.
Yeah, but like you said there, capitalization is key in this game. And I just think Pearl executed better and capitalized better on their opportunities that they created than Biloxi did. And it shows in the score lines. A 5-3 game in game 2, and I believe a 3-2 game in game 1. Yeah. So what a win for Pearl High School. They should be happy and very proud. Biloxi with a great challenge and an unfortunate second place finish, but they still had to fight and claw their way to get here out of the 5 teams. And so they should not be ashamed for coming up just short on the biggest stage of their careers. Great games for both teams. And hopefully we can send this back over to Bailey, who is up with the captain, I believe, of Pearl.
Yeah, but...
Alrighty, let's hear it one more time for these high school clubs! We've actually got the coaches of both of these high school clubs here. I've got Coach James and Coach Justin, excuse me. We just want to give both of you guys a platform, just kind of talk about your clubs and what y'all have going on.
Hey, thank you for everyone for coming out to watch. It was awesome, wasn't it? Yeah, so we've been Pro High School Tonight program since 2019, and since then we've pretty much grown our program from the starting 6 players to about 55, to almost 60 this year. And we played most of the titles that Play Versus gives us, but right now we're focusing on like 9 of the titles. But we're hoping to grow next season and next school year, and we're working on our esports room right now at the high school. We have one currently, but it's still growing and getting better every year, so that's kind of where we are. So thank you for everyone.
Coach Justin said, thanks for having us here. We started spring of 2021, started off with 6 teams, Rocket League. We've been doing it ever since. We're up to around 50 points this year, playing 9 different game titles to play versus. It's been a blast doing it every year as well.
Let's give it up for both these clubs.